Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're at the starting screen of Bloons Sebastion 2 when you create a new account, and you might be wondering why. Now, the reason why is because we will be making it all the way from a new account to Hall of Masters today, but with a big twist, guys. Now, the twist I'm talking about is, if you guys think of what the worst strategy in Sebastion 2 is, many of you guys will come to the conclusion that is glue, farm, and village. Boltrix has made videos on it, Asian Station's made videos on it. It's kind of like a meme strategy throughout everywhere. But today, and through the video series that I'm going to do, we're going to find out if I can make it to Hall of Masters only using glue, farm, and village. And this is going to be episode 1. Well, obviously, in the tutorial, we can't use glue, farm, village because it's, like, not an option. But in all of the games moving up from 0 trophies to 100 trophies, that is what we will be doing. Glue, farm, village, god is what I'm going to become today. So let's get it started. All right, now that we've beat the tutorial, we can actually get this thing on the road. So I'm very excited. It's going to be difficult, to say the least. It's going to be difficult. So, I've never done something like this before. So, okay, let's see what we get our daily reward first of all before we go into this. Alright, we got 1,000 Cyber Quincy XP. Alright, so, we have to unlock Glue Farm and Village before our first game. Because if I don't, then it's technically not the challenge. So, I'm going to have to actually spend some money on the game here. We need what? We're at 105 monkey money right now. We need 150 for Glue. How much is Farm? 1,000. So, we need 1,050 in total. And then where's village? Oh, so we need 2,050 monkey money added to what we currently have for these. Let's see if I can how much is that? Oh, I can get a free amount of monkey money. I didn't even know about this. That's 10. Let's go, bro. We got 10 monkey money. All right, we're 10 closer. I think I need to spend $5 here. So let me break the bank real quick. I'll be right back, boys. Alright guys, we have now broken the bank. I spent $5 on this video already, so if you enjoyed that and want to help me out, I would appreciate a super chat in the comment section below. But alright, let's get this started. We're gonna unlock glue. Where's it at? There we go. We're gonna unlock village, and we're gonna unlock farm. Now, the question is, which hero will I want to bring with this loadout? Because I think any heroes should be allowed. Quincy is probably what I'm gonna bring most of the time, but I've also thought about Churchill or Sidtai Churchill, because those are an option as well. But I think we'll just bring Quincy at the start, and then if I get enough monkey money for these later and Quincy's not working well, then I can bring those. Let's do it. Let's hop in the first game. Alright, our first match here is against Banana Legend 88. We're on the map with Plutonium Mines, so it should be a fun one. Ready up here. We'll switch out Glue, Farm, and Village. Oh my gosh, dude. It looks insane thinking that I'm going to try and make the whole Masters with only this loadout. But if I can do that, it's going to be crazy if I can do it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think I can do this, because I don't honestly know if it's possible, and especially if you think I can do it, let me know how many losses you think I'll have making it to Hall of Masters. Person with the closest guess will get a pinned comment on my last video of the series. So let me know how many losses you think I'll have at the end of the video series. I think episode 1 of the series will be just me getting through Red Balloon Camp with the plan, and like I'll just do like 1 video per arena probably for the rest of the thing. Will be the plan there. All right, so definitely gonna start with Quincy here. Start with the Darling Gunner. Now, I've got to figure out which upgrades, because like these early opponents aren't going to really be sending me many balloons, so I need to figure out which upgrades I'm supposed to go on these powers early for this early game defense. Okay, there he is. So I think bigger globs, and then we want to get corrosive here as early as possible. And then probably get this glue splatter as well. I probably should not send grouped reds, actually, believe it or not, because grouped reds will slow down the time I can get this glue splatter. But I think the corrosive glue and glue splatter are kind of like the original upgrading route I should go for here. Okay, there we go. And that actually should do pretty well against group balloons there, with Quincy helping out. All right, perfect. They got Dartling and Bomb down. All right. Now, question is, like, with these games, how am I going to defend like round 11, round 13? Because that won't matter too much early on, because lots of the early opponents are just going to be really bad. But later on, once it gets like ZMG and BFB, I'm going to have to defend a lot of rushes with this loadout. So I don't know if the balloon dissolver is probably the way to go with a camo village, but I feel like it's not going to be able to hit enough balloons for like constant purples and stuff. So I might need like 2 of them with the camo village, which is super expensive. We're actually going to go for a farm here, I think I can afford that. But yeah, Churchill might be the better move than Quincy. I'm not exactly sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well there. You think Churchill or Quincy would be the better hero option with this loadout? I feel like I should save up for balloon dissolver here. White balloons might be an issue next round without balloon dissolver. But then we have grouped balloons. Actually, maybe I'll go for glue hose. Let's try glue hose. Let's try glue hose out. We'll see how this does. We're experimenting here, guys. We're experimenting. I am leaking a lot, which is actually not good at all. If we lose the first game, that'd be kind of upsetting, but doubt we'll lose it, because the nice thing about having glue is, say me and my opponent both all out each other round 11, because most of these guys down here can't defend round 11. If we both do that, I actually win because we have everything glued and slowed down. So my rush will go through first, basically. That's a big advantage of having glue here. We should actually probably put this on strong for now. Alright, looks like this is defending pretty well. I should probably actually send them black balloons, because lots of their DPS is in their cannon. If their things don't pop the black balloon there first, then blacks might get through. I might go get a cheesy win here. It's balloon boost them. Might be able to get a cheesy win right here, ladies and gentlemen, for a first game. Uses Quincy ability, but he doesn't use a boost yet. I think they're dead. They're gonna be dead here. Alright, GG's. I am gonna cut a lot of parts out of these games, because a lot of the games are gonna be pretty quick, but yeah, as I said, I think 1 arena per video is gonna be the plan for this series. I'm also gonna open a chest here, so let's open this bad boy. See what they got rocking in here for us. We got 2-hour booster, that's pretty cool. 575 monkey money, dude, that's actually a lot. So we might be able to get the Churchill in no time, to be honest. How much is Churchill? I think it's 4,000. Or was it? Yeah, 4K. Why is it so expensive, bro? Alright, guys, our next match here is against Player. We're on the map Assault Columns today, so, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Space Deco off the very start here, because Space Deco is gonna be needed, since lots of these upgrades are kind of expensive to get. Like, we have to get the Glue Splatter and, Corrosive Glue, like, as soon as possible here, so Space Deco, I think, is gonna be the necessary route. Also, my opponent is starting with, snipers, which is interesting to say the least. I think they have maybe a worse strategy than I do if they have to start with the sniper there. Alright, let's get our Quincy down here real quick. Alright. Bro, if you're still in red balloon camp and like struggling to get out, I don't know what to tell you, man. This just shows you the caliber of the players down here. Like, no hate to the red balloon camp players, but if you're hard stuck red balloon camp guys, I don't know what to tell you. Let's send them some space greens. That should put the nail in the coffin here, I think, for game 2. We're gonna balloon boost them as well. And yeah, I'll just wave bye-bye to Mr. Player here. We'll give him a Quincy noise. Oh, yep, there we go. GG's, GG's. All right, next game, Shiny Popper 2142 here. Going the exact same loadout, of course. Who would have guessed? But, all right, so question is, do I want to go for my... Oh, wait, I should be sending Space Blues. The biggest thing I'm worried about is, should I go for the Quincy first or the Glue first? I'm thinking of the Quincy first because you have to upgrade the Glue quite a bit to actually get the DPS out of the Glue. While Quincy, obviously, you get DPS right when you place it. And I think also, I should probably go for Corrosive Glue before I go for the middle path. I was thinking, maybe go for the middle path first, because it'll slow down a lot of balloons at once. I think you also just want to get the DPS upgrades first. That just makes the most sense to me. So go for Corrosive Glue cross path before you go for the Glue Splatter cross path. What I'm thinking. It looks like they're starting with the Quincy and Ice Tower there, alright? We'll get my Glue Splatter up. Once you get the Glue Splatter and Corrosive Glue, though, I feel pretty confident in this defensive structure, at least until, like Spaced Whites, probably. In Spaced Whites, I'm not sure what the correct move is, or, like, Grouped Greens or something like that. I feel like we can defend everything until then. Because I don't know if I should go for the Balloon Dissolver or the Glue Hose at that point, you know? That's when things start to get, like, eerie for me. I'm not sure which upgrades to go for. Or I could go for another glue as well, like... Maybe going for a second one of these glues would be best, because that's cheaper than going for the third tier upgrades, but third tier upgrades might offer me more value. So it's like, what do I go for there, you know what I'm saying? Actually, we're actually struggling with the spaced yellows here with this. Huh. We're struggling with the spaced yellows here. I can burn boosts as well if I need to, so we gotta remember that. Okay, it looks like they stopped sending. Alright. I didn't think that many lives. I think we're gonna try the Balloon Dissolver path this time. Just because I haven't really gone for it yet. I went for the Glue Hose the first game. But again, I think Balloon Dissolver is probably gonna struggle against grouped yellows. Glue Hose, I think, is gonna defend those. I don't know. They got their cluster up, alright. Okay, let's get my Balloon Dissolver up. Let's use Quincy ability because there's some of these coming. Oh yeah, Balloon Dissolver is really good against Spaced Whites, but I feel like the group, like if he sends a lot of group balloons, I feel like it's gonna struggle. So that's what I'm concerned about. I feel like if we can afford double Balloon Dissolver on round 11, that's how we'll defend round 11. Purples. I think the double Balloon Dissolver will defend. But you can see it just it doesn't have enough, doesn't hit enough balloons for the Spaced Whites and stuff, which is kind of concerning here. I'm gonna have to go for another one, right? I'm thinking Churchill might be a better alternative here. Let's use... we don't get enough DPS out of my hero on these rounds to get a low amount of defense, you know what I'm saying? Churchill might be the better option. Now that I think of it a little bit. Dude, no way this isn't defending right now. We'll boost. It's crazy how bad this is. Not gonna lie. We need to get up another Balloon Dissolver here, I think. Put one on last, maybe. I like that. That's better targeting. Because when you had both of them on strong, they were both targeting like the same exact balloon in the line, which made it so lots of the DPS was ruined. I think last and strong is a better combination there. I like that a lot more. Okay. Yeah. I think that's much better. Alright, we'll send them a rush here. I don't think they defend around 11 rush. You can't send regions yet because it's red balloon camp, but yeah, there's no way they're defending that. GG's. Okay. So I think this is going to be our defense around 11 right here. Double balloon dissolver seems like a good combination. Yep. Awesome. I think we also get the win streak bonus now. That should be the start of our win streak bonus for games. Yep, look at that win streak. We got 2 trophies that time. That's great. Okay. Our next match. Oh, they disconnected. All right. Looks like he didn't want the glue farm village again. I think that was my opponent last time, if I remember correctly. What is our trophy count? Because we need. How much is it to get out of red balloon camp here? We're at 6. We're at 6 right now. Okay, it's 20. All right. All right. So we're not even that close yet. All right, guys. Our next match here is on the map. What's this map called? What's it called? I forget, dude. I never play this map anymore, so I always forget what the name is. But we're on this map, whatever it's called, and we're at Valiant Badger 10 here. Let's just start with the tack shooter, okay? Tack shooter is definitely a good tower in these lower arenas because you can defend like the early game rushes as well, and most of the games don't go late in lower arenas, so definitely a good option. We'll start with my glue right here. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We'll get corrosive glue first. Don't know if this is the best pathing to go for it. We have corrosive glue, and then we'll go for the middle path. And we'll go for the middle path here. I really like what we did last game where we had 2 glues. We have 1 on strong and 1 on last. I think that's definitely the correct way to do it. If both of them on the same targeting option, then it's just gonna lots of the glue is not gonna be put on the same exact balloons. It's gonna be wasted basically. I think that's the correct way to do it here. All right, now we got that up. Should be vibing. Question is, do I want Quincy on first or strong here? We'll keep it on first in the meantime, but I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna be the best option as well. Maybe I've thought about doing this as well with my glue. So one of the weaknesses of the glue is that it's pierce is enough to hit all like the spaced yellows if you send me spaced yellows, but the explosion radius isn't big enough to hit spaced yellows. So what if I place the glue somewhere in an intersection on like close, so the explosion would hit like the whole corner, if that makes sense, and that might be able to defend spaced yellows better. If you're getting what I'm picking up what I'm putting down right there. Okay, let's put this on close. Wait. This is actually in a corner right here. It's actually doing decent. But the thing is, it's gluing all the balloons almost. But lots of the balloons are getting glued at the very end of the track, which is not good for me there. So, you know what I'm saying. Let's get another one. We'll put this one on last. That should be able to handle pretty well, I think. Right? Okay. But yeah, maybe I should have placed my first glue a little bit farther down the track, like at this corner on the left. Because then that might have been better. Just thinking out loud here. Did I just place it? There's a ghost glue on my map. What the heck? I did not mean to place that. I was trying to place a farm, and then the glue just kind of like sneaked in there, dude. Alright. Get another farm down. I think this double glue start's definitely better than going for the balloon dissolver first, though. Double glue start seems pretty strong right now. How does it do against space blacks? That's the one thing I was wondering about. Like space blacks and space whites, does this defend it pretty well? It seems like, oh dude, it actually shreds it. It's funny, spaced blacks are actually easier to defend than like spaced pinks. Because they're less balloon, like singular balloons in total, so all the balloons get glued pretty easily there. That's actually an easy defend for us right there. Alright. Perfect. We go for a 3rd tier farm. Am I greedy like that? Am I greedy like that, ladies and gentlemen? We'll do it, we'll do it. Glue Farm Village gets OP farms. It's confirmed right here. Glue Farm Village gets OP farms. Round 7 plantation right here, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-spaced purples. Alright. What's this on? It's on close. Let's put this back on strong, yeah. I think strong's better target on this one still. Get our balloon dissolver up. And then we'll send them the zebras and stuff on round 11. This guy does have a little bit more defense, so I still think layered zebras and purples are just going to get through. Lots of these guys on the lower range just don't know how to defend this properly. Did they just go for a deadly shot sniper? Or what is that? The top path sniper? They boosted. They actually might be able to defend this. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alright. Well done. We need to make sure this round's anti-stalled. Wait, does Quincy have camo? Yeah, Quincy has camo protection. There aren't camo balloon sins in this, though. We have to remember, because there's no camo balloon sins. So I don't need to get a camo village yet. If it's another game, I would have to get a camo village. Will balloon boost this? I don't think they defend this. No, they don't. They don't. GG's, bro. Yeah, he's the first opponent who defended the purples, though. Gotta give him props, though. Valiant Badger 10. Alright, our next match here is against Oscar Regal. Sorry if I butchered that name. Probably didn't pronounce that very well. Start with our Quincy right. We're on the map garden here. Start with our Quincy right on here is probably the best spot. Let's just start with our Dart Monkey. I also, dude, it's literally a habit for me to start sending grouped reds round 1 every single time. But in this case, where I've got a strategy that needs a lot of defense early, I just need to get in the habit of sending group blues. Space blues. I just need to get in the habit of sending space blues so I can afford my defense. Because if my opponent actually were to send me balloons like at the start of round 1, I would be leaking a ton if I was continue sending those group reds. So yeah, just get in this habit, boys. Just get in this habit here. Get my glue splatter up. All right. I also need to figure out the placements of everything better. Like in this case, it's not going to matter that much because I don't need a village. You can't send camel balloons. But in the future, I'm going to need to take into account where I place my village with my glues. So then the camel detection again. Maybe I can kill this guy right here. Let's see. Oscar might die to spaced yellows here. Bro, the players in these arenas are just not the best caliber. Oh my gosh. I think that's 8 trophies we're at. We'll check. Alright, there's 10 trophies. Also, we should change our name. I forgot about that. Let's get my name a change real quick here. Glue Farm Village is longer than 14 characters. Okay, we'll go Glue Farm Bill. OP. Is that better? There we go. That's a good name. That's a good name. Alright. Hit him with another one. Alright, our next match here is against Shiny Popper 2831 here. He's starting with Quincy. We'll start with Quincy as well. I think it's better for me to place the Quincy towards the back of the map, and then you want to place your glues towards the front of the scent balloon path as well, because the glue you want the time for the corrosive and stuff to work. You know what I'm saying? Let's try what I was saying earlier, where I'm placing the glue near like an intersection on close, so then the splatter actually like does its thing. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna try that this game and see how that works. This one on close. There we go. Right in an intersection. We're not an intersection, like a corner of the map, basically. This isn't an intersection. Corner. He's not sending me balloons, so we can't even see like how it's working right now, but just like the principle, you know what I'm saying? Speaking about tower placement, this guy's got some OP tower placements. Oh man, look at that dartling spot, bro. Can't say I've seen that dartling spot before. Man, know something we don't. You know something we do not here. Let's get my farm down. Alright, this guy has pretty interesting array of defense right now. We're gonna send them some black balloon eco and see if this does anything. Not sure. I got the laser shock dartling up. It seems like they're defending this actually pretty well. Alright, we'll go back to our normal eco plans, which is the spaced yellows. That's probably gonna be our favorite eco balloon for a while. Just with what we're trying to achieve with our loadout. And then once spaced yellows are no longer available, I think we go to grouped reds is the next plan there. Oh, he's actually started sending me balloons. Alright, let's get another glue down. This one will be on last. We want this one to have... Alright. Seems like we're doing decent at the moment. There we go. Got the double glue up. Alright. Stop with the eco now, round 9. We'll stop ecoing. He's sending me zebras. Okay, does this defend? I have no idea if I need the balloon dissolver for zebras or if this will defend for region zebras. I'll probably need a dissolver, but normal zebras, I think we can defend those without it. We got a dissolver up though, nonetheless. And yeah, we'll send them the round 11 rush. I mean, that's pretty much what's going to be happening for a while, guys. But, you know, eventually we'll get more difficult opponents who will be sending it at me as well. And then, like, they'll be sending me other rushes. So, it's not going to be like that the entire time. Zebras, and then we'll send some purples behind. And then we'll balloon boost it. And that's a GG. No re. Oh, unless this guy just tanks every single balloon. Holy cow. Alright, no, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Alright, we're at 12 trophies right now, so we have 4 games left, assuming I win every match, but we don't know until that happens, right? So we'll start with a Quincy right here. Actually, on this map, I should probably start with the glue, because the Quincy's at the bottom, so the glue, you know what I mean? Like, the Quincy's not really utilized for the very early, so I think starting with the glue is actually a better thing here. So start with their Quincy and their engineer there, and start with a boost as well. Oh, early on, this guy's boost. He does not want to leak, believe it or not. This man... Power Dino does not want to leak. Look at that tack spot, by the way. Oh my gosh, best tack spot ever. Best tack spot I've ever seen. Alright. Get my corrosive here. I need to get my glue splatter as well. This guy's actually going to send me balloons. These are going to be rough, actually. I don't have glue splatter yet. He actually stopped sending. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'll only leak a little bit here. Oh, I probably should place my glue right here and try doing the thing I was talking about earlier as well with the close targeting. That would have been good here. I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about when I placed my glue. Because I'm probably gonna need another glue right here for these yellow balloons. It's corrosive on this. What does this do against group spaced yellows? Just this second one without glue splatter. Does that defend? Ooh, I think it does. Okay, that's actually the better way to defend yellows. I thought I needed 2 glue splatters. I don't. I just need to get bigger globs in the second one. All right, there we go. That's solid. That's solid. This guy loves getting his barely upgrade tack shooters. Man has 3 of them right now. All right, interesting, interesting. We're gonna farm down. Man got 4 tack shooters, but he's got it in like a uniform way. So he's got like the pattern going there, which is very interesting, very cool to see. So we like that, but it's not a very strong defensive structure. I'm gonna tell you that much. Not a very strong defensive structure. All right, white balloons. Let's see if this defends. Yeah, dude, this glue with the bigger globs and then you have the glue splatter on one. It's very good. It's very good. It seems to be defending pretty well. Black balloons though. Black balloons are a little bit more compact. Now it seems to be gluing everything. All right, and Quincy is just enough to clean it up as well. Perfect, perfect. Clean up a little bit, I guess. Clean up on aisle 4. Played smart. I should have placed my Quincy a little bit more to the left here, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't be leaking right now if I had it a little bit more to the left. It's alright. It's alright. Region Zebras might kill my opponent on round 9. We'll probably Region Z. Oh, wait, we can't send Region. I forgot about that. Yeah, we can't send Region. Since Bloons splatter up. Yeah, this glue spot's actually much worse than this other one, I think. This one's pretty bad. I shouldn't be leaking that stuff. Send some Region Zebras. Or normal Zebras, my bad. Alright, they went for 2 more tack shooters, alright. Does he have enough tack shooters to defend these? We forced a boost, alright, yeah, they're dead round 11. They're definitely dead round 11. Unless they go for a Blade Maelstrom. Let's get up my second Bloons Dissolver. They went for a hot shot, that's not going to do anything. That's a GG, bro. That's a GG right there, alright. We take those! So our next game here is on Garden, and one thing I've realized on Garden here is that close target on this is actually the best, even though it's just like a straight line, because if I have them strong, it's actually going to waste a lot of shots on these spaced AI balloons and not be glue in like the group balloons, which is what we want. So close target in the sky early is actually the best way to do it. It's something I realized here. You got to realize those targeting things early on, so then like I'm primed with my glue farm village tactics for when these opponents actually get difficult, you know what I'm saying? These are like learning, these lower arenas are like learning experiences basically for us. We'll balloon boost these whites at them. This guy actually knows what he's doing too. Well, I said that right when he boosted when he didn't need a boost, but like they got their Dartling target and they actually went for good Dartling upgrades. Like, so this guy has some ideas on what to do, but they didn't need a boost there at all. Alright, greens here. I think I'm gonna need a second glue with glue splatter. Yeah, we're gonna need a second one. We're gonna need a second one. We're good against this now. I should have actually placed the glue all the way up here now I think of it. The thing is I'm gluing these balloons too late, where by the time they don't corrosive enough for my Quincy to pop like the balloons that they corrosive into, you know what I mean? So I should have placed a glue all the way up here at the top, I think would have been the best thing to do. Now that I've put some thought into it. Let's get a banana plantation up here though. Be greedy with it. Stop you going right here. Can I fit a village right here? This spot. I feel like you should be able to. No? Dang, they're ruining me right there, dude. I'll have to figure out the village placement for when camo balloons become a thing. Let's get our balloon dissolver up. He uses a boost, alright. Guy likes boosting. Go for a second balloon dissolver. There's their glue. They have glue as well, okay. They actually go for a glue hose there, alright. They're definitely dead against zebras and yellows though, I think. He doesn't even have corrosive on the glue hose, so none of those, they're just getting glued, they're not getting popped, which is really bad for them. And yep, that's a GG. Alright, 2 more games and then we're into White Wasteland, which is amazing. So let's see if we can go undefeated in Red Bloom Camp. Alright, next game here in Castle Ruins. I think this is the first game I've had in Castle Ruins, so this will be a fun one. Throw the Quincy right here. Okay, let's go with the spaced blues. We're gonna put our first glue in this intersection part, as I was talking about before. Or not the intersection, the corner. Then hopefully the splatter has a better effect here. But yeah, this guy's sending the grouped reds off the start, which is probably the most deadly thing for us here. That's the worst thing. I think we're gonna have to burn a boost here, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, we're fine. We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna leak a little bit. We'll be fine here. We'll be fine here. Their glue splatter up. Alright, yep, now we're good. Now we're good. Looks like they're starting with their wizard there. Alright. And an interesting spot for a wizard as well. I haven't seen that wizard placement ever. But I guess it's got a pretty good line of fire, believe it or not. Like, that line right there is pretty strong. So, they've got some ideas with it. They got their wall of fire up. Alright, they'll be fine for a while now. Wall of fire is a pretty strong upgrade. Wall of fire is pretty strong. We'll continue with my space deco approach. This is on close, right? Yeah, on close. Okay, that's what we wanted. I'll see how good that is against spaced yellows. He's not sending any spaced yellows. Okay. Looks like they're just going to go with the group spaced greens at me, which this glue solos without a doubt in my mind. Spaced pinks incoming, and this glue is absolutely getting clapped by it. Okay, let's use the Quincy ability. We're going to second glue up. We're going to get this on corrosive. We're going to bigger globs on it. How does the double glue setup do without the double glue splatter? Okay, he actually stopped sending, so I don't know how it does, but hopefully it's defense-based pinks. That's actually one of the strongest rushes against my loadout. Based pinks right now, I've noticed, are pretty deadly. This guy's got a really interesting loadout of Wizard, Ninja, and Farm. This is like a Battles 1 noob loadout that people used to use in Battles 1. Ninja, Wizard, Farm. That's what my boy Kory NWF is built off of, bro. That's what the NWF stands for, Ninja, Wizard, Farm. So, oh wait, why am I sending them group yellows? My bad. Because I was sending spaced yellows, and then the space turned to group, so I need to switch over to group reds now. Okay, how does this do against yellows? That's something I'm interested in. How does the double glue splatter do against yellows? It actually does perfect. Look, if you have your glues targeted well, where they're both hitting, like they're not hitting the same balloons, they actually defend them fully. That's actually amazing. Okay, I was not sure about how they would do. Okay, that's actually really good to know. They have good glue splatter targeting, timing. They fully defend grouped yellows. Okay, cool. We'll send them some zebra. Oh wait, what I can actually do, I should send that. I do this. Then a purple, then some zebras, because the purple breaks his wall of fire, and then the zebras just go through. I think that's a GG right there. 2,000 IQ rush right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That's how you do it. All right, I'll catch y'all in the final match, hopefully, unless we lose. All right, our final match of this is against my boy Brax. We're on the map Garden here. So first off, I think I'm gonna place my Quincy. You want to place the Quincy somewhere where it has range at the very back, because you want it attacking the balloons at the very back after the corrosion from the glue has appeared. So that's what we're gonna do. Reds and some blues here. But our first glue right here, as I was doing before. They're gonna need to get a tower down. Quincy does not solo. You might think oh, and they go for this factory. That's probably the worst decision I could have seen. I think this is gonna be wraps for our final game here, guys. All right. But they use a boost, so it's gonna handle for a little bit. Unless they go for like an actual tower that's gonna pop a lot of balloons. This is not gonna look good for them. This is not looking too hot for Mr. Brax here. He goes for another factory. All right. But it's not enough. It's not enough, dude. Spaced greens are just OP here. Oh, they sell both of them. They go for a heli. That's a better decision, but it's too late, and they go down. All right, guys. As you can see, we've made it to Yellow Stadium for our next video, which will be, I think I'll do this every other day for my uploads. But let's look at my loadout here. Blue Farm and Village, 11 towers on all those with Quincy. Pop balloons. You got everything in there. So let me know your thoughts on this video series, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Mehalic out. Peace, lads.